My name is Brandy Crutherd. I'm the communication strategist at Madison Park Technical High School, and it is time for the MP Spotlight. And today's special guest is Tim Howard from BAM. How are you doing, Tim?
I'm doing well today. How
Well,
about
it's
you, Brandy?
great to see you, and I'm really excited to interview you. One of the things I've had the opportunity to speak with Tim earlier today is, Tim, could you tell us a little bit about yourself growing up in Boston?
Yes. So, hi again. I'm the band counselor here at Madison Park High School, and my name is Tim. And I grew up here in Roxbury, Boston, not too far from Madison Park High School. Um, as a kid, I didn't grow up with my father. I grew up with just my mom and four other brothers, and we had a hard time just growing up. So, what led me to get through Boston was sports. I played basketball. I went to Fenway High School. I was a captain there, and that kept me focused on all of my goals and where I needed to go.
So you're a product of Boston Public Schools, which is exciting. And
Yep.
now you're a part of BAM, like BAM. I hear that word BAM. What exactly does BAM mean? And tell us a little bit more about the organization, because I'm really excited to hear more about it.
All right, so BAM. BAM stands for Becoming a Man. Becoming a Man is a youth development program with a clinical piece, with mentoring, also counseling, also coaching as well. We are an academic enrichment program. We are a character enrichment program, and we just simply we're a brotherhood. We're a family. We see a brother in need. We are there for him.
So you're talking about character building,
Mhm.
mentoring. Can you give us examples of that?
Yes. So for myself, BAM has changed who I am internally and externally through our six core values, which is integrity, accountability, self determination, positive anger expression, visionary goal setting, and the best one of all, respect for womanhood. These six core values have molded me, shaped me, and also kept me practicing on what I need to be in order to become a better man. Now, without BAM, I don't know where exactly I would be. I just know right now I am in the best position of my life because I am working on myself. And this program helps you work on who you want to be. It shapes you on who you want to be.
Wow, that's really big that a program is able to do all of that and get a lot of young men thinking about, their character, their overall character, because character is very important today. But I'd like to know, we're in remote times, COVID is here. What
Yep.
is BAM doing right now that virtually to keep young people engaged? Because I know you're not, in a school, and normally you would be at Madison. So
Yep.
we'll start right there.
So yes, if I was at Madison Park, I would be engaging with students, popping into classrooms, seeing them at lunchtime. But now we can't do that. So right now, I am engaging with scholars through text messaging, really showing them and teaching them how to use their emails because I know they don't use their emails. So
Mm.
really practicing that habit with them as well. Um, Zoom calls. We have scheduled group meetings from Monday through Thursday, which are at 12:05 currently to 1:10. But we're going to be shaping that around to meet the scholars where they are so that they can feel more comfortable and really get a good sense of what BAM is because of the fact that BAM is a school-based counseling program where meeting after school would kind of take away from what the whole point is, right? So right now we're just reshaping and revamping BAM as is because we don't know what's going to happen moving forward due to COVID. So right now I'm just meeting scholars where they are, calling them, FaceTime, emailing. If I could find them on some type of social media platform, I engage with them that way.
Wow, how cool is that? Now, how many schools are you in? How many Boston public schools are you in? And are you beyond the walls of Boston?
Yes, yes. So we are currently in nine Boston public schools. So we're located at, of course, Madison Park High School. We got English High School. We got Dearborn STEM Academy. We got O'Brien, which is next door. We have Charlestown High School. We have Tech Boston. We have East Boston. And we have Brighton High School as well.
Wow, so you're pretty saturating the market, so to
It's
speak. You,
growing.
you have a strong presence. Okay, Besides, we talked about being at Madison and doing all of those great things. Could you tell us a success story? Something that has really come out and resonates with you working with young people, and tell us about someone who's been successful that you've worked with.
Yes, yes. One student that comes to mind is Caden Andino. Caden is currently a sophomore now at Madison Park High School, and he is a straight A student. Through all of the trials and tribulations that he is going through, all of the tough times that we are all facing currently, Caden seems to keep his self determination very, very high. And this is what we talk about all the time because he has big goals for himself, and his vision is to become one of the best producers that has ever created music. So I stay on top of him, and I help him understand that academics is only going to teach you the process in which your vision is going to play out. So and he understands that, and he takes that on. He takes everything that comes at him, but keeps a positive attitude, which is something that we also talk about in BAM, is positive anger expression. He knows that he's very um we all have this this fire inside of us that wants to come out, but you need to learn how to direct it in a way that's going to be positive for you and in your future. So with Caden,
Hmm.
I hands up to Caden. I mean, we had a call a couple days ago, and I mean, I honestly, I'm getting emotional just talking about it. This guy really puts his work in front of him, and he does not let any obstacles get in his way. And I really want to highlight him today.
Well, I love how you bring out the best in students and talking about them and all the great work that you're doing. And I told you before, when I heard the word BAM, I got excited because I felt like something was coming out of it. Like, as we say at Madison, you already know that something outstanding was about to happen. So, in saying that, why would a young person want to be involved in BAM? I just, I know why, but could you tell us again why?
Um, so BAM is a voluntary program, right? And we understand that in your place of need right now, a full commitment to something is very hard to give, knowing the circumstances as of now, right? But BAM is a voluntary program where you get to show up and be yourself. I mean, think of a place where you can be yourself like 100%, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, but figuring out something that is going to help mold you, right? Help you identify with everything that you're doing, whether it's good or bad. And then having a counselor, having a backing, right? A support system like BAM, like you have 9 Boston public schools, you have another school in Somerville, right? And BAM is just expanding. The family is just growing. And why not be a part of that growth? Why not be a part of a group of men who care and who care to see you be the best person that you can be with no judgment?
So I'm at Madison. I'm a student. How do I get involved in BAM? Like, who do I need to contact?
You can either contact your social worker, you could contact your guidance counselor, you can contact your teachers, you can contact Kevin McCaskill, you could contact anybody in the building who know who Mr. Howard is. And the registration is in the chat right now. If we can save that, that's for parents and for students. So there's 2 consents that you would need to fill out before you participate in BAM. Now we can always have a conversation, but the services that we provide, there is a link for you to be a part of this program. There's a student link and a parent link as well.
Well, we do have an audience here. I wonder, do they have any questions? Audience, we're going to open up for questions if you would like to ask a question. Audience participation. Anything they want us to know about BAM or anything they might want to know? All right. Well, I guess you answered all of those questions. I would like you to do one thing that I thought was very special. When you started talking, you got very passionate. And I always think that words guide us, they protect us, they motivate us, and they change us. With that being said, could you go over your characteristics of BAM? You know, early in the conversation, you talked about those characteristics. I would love for you to close on that note.
Yes. So again, we focus on 6 core values here at BAM: integrity, right? Being a man of your word; accountability; owning up to your responsibilities; self determination; um, not letting the obstacles get in your way, and pursuing everything without tripping over yourself. Um, Positive anger expression, directing your anger in a positive way that's going to help you get better, right? Visionary goal settings, setting forth a goal, setting forth on a vision, on a journey, and seeing it through, following through. That is something that I focus on personally, because I know if you have a goal in mind, you have a story to tell, which means that you're going to go through and you're going to work as hard as you can to get to that goal. And that goal is now going to build your character, whether it's going to be your integrity. We always fall out of integrity sometimes, but getting
Wow.
back into integrity is the work. And that's the work that we do here at BAM. And last but not least, respect for womanhood. Our young men, respect for womanhood is our main and our
Right.
finest core value.
I think that's one of my favorite ones then. Well, I want to thank you for being a part of today's MP Spotlight. Tim, you're really a role model and a contribution to changing the lives of young people. So, right here, I salute you. I wish you the very best as you continue to grow and be a light for all of the other young people around you.
Thank you.
Okay, that was today's MP Spotlight with Tim Howard. I'm going to give him a round of applause. He can give himself a round of applause. And we look forward to interviewing you again. Take
Yeah.
care.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.